Right, well here I've got some bamboo canes. Well, actually they're Japanese knotweed. I cut up last year to lengths, various sizes, various thicknesses. Some I've already filled with mud. They need to be filled at the end because the bees will not use them otherwise. And these ones that need filling. I've just been outside and collected some mud from an area which I don't think's got any nutrients much in it, you know, anything nasty such as horse muck or other stuff. I've sieved it to get the stones out, added a little bit of water so it's about dropping consistency, otherwise it dries out too much and you'll find by the time you put it in your little bee house that it's fallen out because it's shrunk as it's dried. I don't know if you can see that very well. These I've already done, so try not to get in the way of the camera with my great big hands. That's a paper one I made. Choose which end you think's the best for the bee, nice and round, and fill up the other end, because they're going to put some of their own mud in the end anyway to satisfy how they like it to be. So just fill it in, a bit like using clay and pottery. Smooth it over, put it to one side, and away you go with all of them. This one has already got, where the leaf joint comes, it's already got half of it filled, so I'm just use that opportunity not to have to fill. Cut just behind the node. These ones just I'm going to give a little bit on the end just to make sure that they can't see daylight through the other end. Try and keep them up the same way, then you don't have to mess around looking at the way through. This one is one I did with paper and made out of just an old bit of brown envelope that I had. So when I come to inspect these later in the year, before they put to winter, I can take it out from the front without having to crack open this. If it's painful for your hands, you've got arthritis or you might damage them. That's easy to just pull it out. You can use a pair of tweezers if you need to. So that one's half done, so we'll slap a little bit in there. See, I've written on it unfilled ends, and these are the ones that are backfilled, but best laid plans. And you just keep going on till you've done as many as you need, and then just slide them in, back ends into there. You can use anything. You can use jam jars. It's better to keep the sun off of them, otherwise they get really scorched inside. You can put a jam jar inside there to stop the rain getting on them, push the ends in, and you've got a free bee house.